Capital City and beyond. The one from this breed. When I return, it will be game time. Strengthened stories from the world of tennis. It's going down in the US. 3 goals to Ian Cho, who came in as a substitute to spare the blushes of Coach Pesero as well as Nigerians, but then it is something that we must not continue if we keep him as a coach, because we have not, especially myself, have not been impressed with Coach Pesero in terms of what he has done for the Super Eagles. We just hope that whosoever that will come in as a probably interim coach will be someone that will do the best for the Super Eagles, because we are bigger. Believe me, we are bigger than what we are actually suffering in terms of Coach Palava. Alright, away from the Super Eagles now, let me let you know what's going down in the world of cricket as long as the Nigerian cricket team is concerned. International Cricket Council, that is the ICC, has thrown its weight behind the Nigeria Cricket Federation in making the country the fastest growing cricket nation in the world, following the colorful reception for the Cricket World Cup trophy on Wednesday in Lagos. Nigeria is again among the 3 African countries selected for the trophy parade, alongside with South Africa and Uganda, ahead of the ODI World Cup in India from the 5th of October down to the 19th of November, yes, after the first leg of the trophy tour in Abuja on Tuesday. The piece of silverware was on display at the Tafawa Balewa Cricket Oval in Lagos on Wednesday. General Manager of Development ICC, William Glenn Wright, who was accompanied to Nigeria by the ICC Regional Development Manager in Africa, Patricia Kamba Rimi, said Nigeria was top priority in spreading the games. Of course, we should be looking at how we have performed, especially from the underage, the under 19 and the under 21, as well as the senior cricket team. We haven't done badly so far in the last couple of years, especially this year 2023. And it just concluded under 19 ICC Championship here in Africa. We did well, at least we came 4th or thereabout. It was a fantastic outing, and even under 18 went far, even in the ICC African Championship. It was a glorious outing. So far, our cricketers have been doing very well, and the bid to push a Nigerian cricket sport to the next level by giving us the honor to display the piece of silverware, talking about the Cricket World Cup trophy. It is no mean feat. Out of the 54 nations in Africa, Nigeria was selected among the top 3. We definitely need to give kudos to the Nigerian Cricket Federation, the ICF, the NCF, I beg your pardon. They're actually doing very well, and the best we can do is to continue to commend them for a job well done. And of course, the reward of hard work is more work, and we hope that as we have continued to support them all through, they will at the local palace not fall our hands. Alright, away from cricket, let me let you know how it's going down far away in Europe. Permit me to delve out of the shores of Nigeria, out of the shores of Africa, and a touchdown somewhere in the US, talking about the US Open as it's US Open, talking about the last Grand Slam of the year, without upsets, without rancor, confusion, and of course heartbreak. This is the story of top tennis players, the likes of Casper Ruud and co, as they have suffered major setback. Grand Slams finalists Stefanos Tsitsipas and Casper Ruud became 2 of the highest US Open men's seed to fall in shock second round defeat. 7 seed Tsitsipas lost 7-5, 6-7 2767 5776 8663 to Swiss qualifier Dominic Striker. Rude, who is seated fifth in the world, and last year's runner-up lost 6-4, 7-5, 6-2, love 6-6-2 to Chinese world number 67, Zhuang Zhenzhen. World number 67 defeating world number 5. That is what the US Open gives us. But second seed Novak Djokovic cruised through a 6-4, 6-1, 6-1 win over Spain's Benabe Zapata Miralles. Djokovic, who is aiming to match Margaret Court with a record equaling 24 men's major title, was already the heavyweight favorite to reach the men's final from the bottom half of the draw. Now, his pathway has been made even smoother, on paper at least, by the exits of Tsitsipas and Ruud, who joins Danish fourth seed Højgaard Rune as an early casualty in this section. Serbia's Djokovic placed compatriot Laslo Djere on Friday for a place in the last 16. I still feel like I can play better, but I'm happy to be back playing in New York, says Djokovic, who has won 3 titles at Flushing Meadows. With that, it gives me strength. At 36 years of age, I still have the hunger and the desire to play my best tennis on the court. Every single match I play myself the most in my mind. If I win the battle, then I win the battle outside with the opponent, says happy Djokovic. All right, let's move away from the story of Djokovic and others, talking about Tsitsipas and Ruud, who has been knocked out. And let me let you know what's going on with Miyazaki. We hear that British qualifier Lely Miyazaki saw a memorable US Open run come to an end. Oh wow, this is really sad. With a second round exit against Olympic champion Belinda Bencic, Miyazaki, who is 27 years of age, had never qualified for a Grand Slam main draws until she won 3 matches to reach the first Grand Slam. The British number 7 backed that up with a straight set victory over Russia's Margarita Betova. But Bencic was a different proposition, and Miyazaki, despite frustrating the Swiss 15th seed, was beaten 6-3, 6-3. Nevertheless, Miyazaki would take a lot of confidence and knowledge from an experience at the hard-court Grand Slam, which he says could be career-changing. As well as the prize money over £96,000, allowing Miyazaki to take support when she travels the world on the lower tie ITF Tour. A career high ranking just outside top 150 will enable her to enter more prestigious tournament. She says it was a tough match, but I'm still super proud of these couple of weeks. I think I've learned that if I put my level out there, then I will have the game to really disrupt other players' games. Even against the Bencic, I felt like once I got into the points, I was able to play my game and control the points pretty well. But I think I can take lots of confidence from that. Miyazaki lost her serve for a 4th time in what proved to be the final game, becoming the first Briton to lose in the singles at Flushing Meadows this year. What more can we say concerning Miyazaki? She has been a very good player. Should I call it a Cinderella run, that she thought she could go all the way in the US Open this year, but sadly she couldn't do that, and now she has crashed out just like others. In her word, it's going to be a career changing tournament. We hope she comes back stronger probably next year at the first Grand Slam of the year. Talking about the Australian Open. And finally, here from the tennis now, Andy Murray believes that he's playing his best tennis since the career-serving hip injury as he prepares to face old rival Grigor Dimitrov in the US Open second round. Murray, who is 36 years, is one of the 6 British players aiming to reach round 3 at Flushing Meadows on Thursday. Cameron Norrie, Dan Evans, Jack Drapier, Kevin Boiter, and Jody Bruges also play on day 4 of the tournament. I am at my highest ranking, 37, since I had my mental hip put in. Murray says, I am happy with that. It's not been an easy journey. I would like to rank higher, but this is the best I have played consistently since 2017. It's been a whole lot of injury for Andy Murray. If it's not his back, it is his wrist. If it's not his wrist, it is ankle. If it is not his ankle, it will be his waist. Every time there is a Grand Slam, Murray usually turns up with injury, but of lately, those injuries trouble has been put behind him after going through that surgery. He has been back and is doing very well, especially in the just concluded Cincinnati Open and now the Grand Slam US Open. He has been on top of his game. We just hope that he can go all the way. Murray, who has been such a fantastic player, is ranked out of the world 30. Is currently ranked 37th in the world. This is not the Murray we used to know. We just hope that he bounces back and bounces stronger. Alright, away from tennis now, let's go to the fast track of Formula 1 as we hear that Lewis Hamilton and George Russell will continue as Mercedes drivers line up for at least the next 2 years. Hamilton, who is 38 years of age, has signed a new contract that will extend his period with the team to 13 years and keep him in Formula 1 well past his 40th birthday. He signed a 3-year contract. He's currently 38. By then, when the contract expires, he should be around 41. So, when he celebrates his 40th birthday, he will still be in one of the high-flying motor car in the world. Talking about Mercedes when it comes to Hamilton and what he has done in the world of Formula 1. And his fellow driver, Russell, who joined Mercedes in 2022, also signed a 2-year deal. The move confirmed pledges by Hamilton and team principal Toto Wolff with a new deal for the 7-time champion. It was only a matter of time this season. For Hamilton, it allows him to continue a quest for a record 8 World Drivers title, which both the drivers and team believe was robbed from them at the controversial 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Hamilton lost out to Red Bull's Max Verstappen after former FAI race director Michel Massey ignored the rules in operating a late race safety car period. I still remember that race just like yesterday. It was one race that went down to the wire between Hamilton and Verstappen, where for the first time in decades the standard rule of Formula 1 was broken, even by the director of race, Michael Massey. It was a back and forth complaint, and of course lots of agitation were put forward, but the broken rule was somewhat maneuvered to favor Verstappen. But then Hamilton haven't fought, but he didn't get the justice he had wished he wanted. Hopefully this year it's going to be a better one for him, because he has vowed to take his stolen mandate. It's all about reclaiming what was stolen from you, according to Hamilton. Since then, Mercedes have fallen from competitiveness as a Red Bull have dominated the sport since 2021. Now that Hamilton is back with an extended contract with Mercedes, we know and we hope, personally, I just love to see Hamilton climbing the podium in celebration. I love to see him popping those huge bottles of champagne because he's such a fine, talented, and natural driver. When you see Hamilton on the steering, he's somebody that he just gets into the groove. He races neatly. Hamilton, personally, I got my love for you. I hope you win that elusive 8 drivers title that was stolen. I repeat, stolen from you. Alright, away from Formula 1 now, let's touch down cricket. Recall that in the beginning of the show, I told you that I will be giving you a massive news concerning the first T20 international transgender cricketer. Yes, and now this is the story. Pay attention. Canada's Danielle McGeoch is said to become the first transgender cricketer to play in an official international match. McGeoch has been included in Canada's squad for a qualifying tournament on the pathway to the 2024 Women's T20 World Cup in Bangladesh. The 29-year-old open batter has fulfilled all of the eligibility criteria the International Cricket Council (ICC) has made for male to female transgender players before the event in Los Angeles from the 4th of September to the 11th of September. McGeoch's participation comes despite other sports including athletics, cycling, swimming, and both codes of rugby banning transgender women from taking part in elite women competition. The spokeswoman for the Women's Rights Network, WRN, a group which says it seeks to defend the sex-based rights of women, says transgender women had a significant advantage over athletes whose sex is recorded as female at birth, and called the ICC policy unfair and unsafe. I would definitely pitch my tent with the spokeswoman for the Women's Rights Network. See, when you are born a woman, you have this natural testosterone of a woman that makes you feminine, as well as your estrogen that makes you feminine. Now, when we have a man, born a man, raised a man, how do I put it now? Should I say transfer now, or decides to change himself to a woman, infuse all manners of hormones into his system to become a woman, he gives her now this unfair advantage over naturally born women, according to the spokeswoman for the WRN. Whether you like it or not, you still have this male hormone that makes you powerful, that makes you muscular, that makes you still have these, particles of male hormone in you. You have this unfair advantage over other women that were born women naturally. And she has come out to say that, look, this is unsafe as well. It doesn't matter the surgery that was done. It doesn't matter the transformation that was done. This is not right, in her words. Now, McGeoch, who emigrated from Australia to Canada in February 2020, socially transitioned to a woman in November 2020 and started medically transitioning in May 2021. McGeoch told the BBC Sport, "I am absolutely honored to be able to represent my community. Is something I never dreamed I would be able to do." Why didn't you go to the male-dominated cricket and play? You decide to transform yourself to a woman so you can participate in the T20 International World Cup that will be coming down next year for the women. McGeoch, well done, but who am I to say much more than that. Alright, finally from this scene, before I go on my first official commercial break, let me let you know what's going down in the world of volleyball. The record attendance of a women's sporting event has been broken at a United States college volleyball match. A crowd of 92,003 fans watched Nesbrakas beat Omaha at their Memorial Stadium, eclipsing the 91,648 who saw Barcelona play Wolfsburg in a 2022 Women's Champions League match at the Camp Nou. It's incredible, Nesbraka middle blocker Andy Johnson told ESPN. Everyone was trying to stay locked in, but we were so excited. I am grateful to be part of it. Talking about women's sport, dominating, getting the attention it's needed, getting the credit it's longer been eluded, and also getting every accolade that they deserve. We have to give it to the women. Talking about football now, we saw a record of World Cup attendance in a just concluded Women's World Cup that went down in New Zealand and Australia. And now we are seeing same in volleyball. Come on, women. You are doing very, very well. All right, I will be back. Let me pay these bills, make money for the Capitol building, and when I return, more loading on the show. We will be going into the world of transfer and also how it went down in the Carabao Cup yesterday. Chelsea came down from a goal down to defeat their opponent. How did the game went down? You just have to stay tuned to find out. And of course, the round of the Carabao Cup. Who will Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal be playing? You just don't want to touch that die.
Do you like what we do? Want to see some more of us? Head over and meet us on YouTube, Insta, and Twitter. At Voice of the People 96.1 FM. Share us on your socials. Tell everyone. Send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. Follow us at Voice of the People 96.1 FM. See ya.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at BOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. BOP TV, show up, speak up.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream. Delight in every school. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream.
At number 4, Obomosho Street,
Area 8, Geriki, Abuja, or 3rd Avenue, Guaripa, Abuja, or Federal Housing Estate, Phase 2, Lube, Abuja. Call 0908-831-5906 or 0908-831-5908 or 0909-238-9861. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at romeospizza.ng.
website
www.romeospizza.ng. Romeo, the pizza champions. Are you traveling to Lagos and desire a perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42 Murtala Mohammed International Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in our beautiful appointed rooms, featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Now, whether you are traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your every need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop from the Lagos Airport.
Why not take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant?
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So why wait? Book your stay today and experience the ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Believe me.
Hey guys, check this out.
Every night, stories develop. So no matter where or how you want to end your day, the Evening Rush is here, keeping you informed, safe, and educated. Take a deep dive into all the stories live from wherever you are. Let's talk news in a way that makes sense to you. The Evening Rush, weeknights from 6:15 p.m. only on VOP 96.1 FM Abuja.
Yo, after a long day at work, why not step it down with great conversation? We're talking about real life situations and relationship conversations.
Tonight is the night that you make me a woman.
Premium entertainment at its peak. It's an original. Join the Night Cafe. Weekdays from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Exclusive to Voice of the People 96.1 FM, Abuja.
Meet us on YouTube, Insta, and Twitter at Voice of the People 96.1 FM.
Definitely fancies himself against Semedo, and why wouldn't you? Because he's away from two, and Mitoma breezing past. What a run! What a goal from Mitoma! The dancing feet of Kaoru Mitoma does the damage. And Albion lead after less than quarter of an hour. That was brilliant.
Here's Davies, and he's found Kane. Is this the moment? The captain of England scores his first goal for Germany's record champions, and that's why they brought him in.
People like Anthony and Mount, they're supposed to jail them for impersonating footballers. Because those people are playing as
they're going to buy 1 year player from Chelsea where they come out, where they were 7. You never see anything. Oh, 7.
No, my captain was okay from the first half. But he said,
do that, so man, you go back from Chelsea, say you come become devil. Finally, you don't join the devils.
Some of the whole players, they are not informed. They are, all of them, right now, they are not informed. They are just playing nonsense, all of them.
Alright, so welcome back to the second half of your biggest sports show in the land, Sport Lounge, that comes your ways every Mondays to Fridays by 5 p.m. on your latest radio dial, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja, with me, Uncle Fineboy. Recall that after I took that break, I told you that I will be letting you know the latest in the transfer window as we look at the deadline that will be midnight today. And of course, the UEFA Champions League draws is currently on, but sadly my time would not give me enough to bring you all the draws from Group A to Group H, but the rest assured that come tomorrow morning bright and early 9:05 a.m. I should be here, God's willing, to give you the full draws of the teams that will be going head to head with each other in the various group. This is the time we let you in to the show, because you know radio time is always color friendly. Pick up your phone and call me on 070-0010 961 961 070-0010 961 961. That is the numbers that you can reach me on the show, as well as on WhatsApp. You can as well connect with me on WhatsApp with that same number. Give me a WhatsApp call if you wish, as well as a WhatsApp message, and I will give attention surely to your voice. I am currently live on YouTube, VOP 96.1 FM Abuja. Go on YouTube, you will find me there. If you want to drop your comment on YouTube, fantastic. I will also read that. And as well, do well to share, like, and most importantly, subscribe. It is free of charge. You will not have to pay anything. Just click on the subscription button and voila! All the past edition of Spot Lounge, as well as other greater program on A Voice of the People, you will definitely get all of them on our WhatsApp platform. Once again, it is VOP 96.1 FM Abuja, and the studio line is 070 0010 961 961. Alright, so let's progress on the show. But before I give you the third round of fixture of the Carabao Cup, let me let you in the games that went down yesterday. Talking about the result that saw teams qualified into the third round. It was goals from the likes of Noni Madueke and Enzo Fernandez that gave Chelsea a 2 goals comeback win against AFC Wimbledon. Though Chelsea went behind as early as in the first half through a penalty that was coolly converted by the Wimbledon player in that game. Talking about James Tyler in the 19th minute. But then it was Noni Madueke who restored parity to Chelsea late in the first half when he converted again from the penalty spot. So 2 penalties were awarded to both teams in the first half. Late in the second half, exactly in the 72nd minute, it was Enzo Fernandez that got the goal for Chelsea. Talking about the winning goal, he got that for Chelsea, and Chelsea can finally celebrate our passage into the next round of the Carabao Cup. Teams have been mocking Chelsea that Chelsea needed penalties to defeat AFC Wimbledon at home. Of course, we love the banter here in the lounge. That is what we live for. And some fans are talking about Arsenal and Man United fans have come out to say that, look, finally, Enzo Fernandez have found his mate in Wimbledon. But by the way, in the Nottingham Forest game against Burnley, the likes of Awoni was later subbed on from the bench when his team lost 1-0 at home to Vison Company's Burnley. The game saw Burnley progress into the next round. Finally, Everton got their first win of the season against Doncaster when they defeated Doncaster by 2-1. It was Sheffield United nil, Lincoln City nil. The game went straight into penalty, and the Premier League side were beaten at home in a penalty shootout. The match ended by 2-3. Far away in Harrogate Town, it was Harrogate nil, Blackburn Rovers 8. That was the biggest win of the night. And now this is the next round. Talking about the third round in the Carabao Cup's fixture. Alright, it seems my phone line is buzzing already. Let me take this call. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Cathedral. Live and direct, Uche Baka. Oh, my brother, we are just doing some maintenance. We are just off for a while, but come on, we are back and back better now. Apologies, my brother. Apologies. Work is fine. Work is fine. Apologies, my brother. Fantastic that the work is going so well. That's true. Exactly, it will God be the glory. Even though Barcelona lost Ansu Fati today. Hello, Uche, are you there? Hello? Hello, Uche? Okay. I thought I lost you for a while. All right, continue. Yes. Don't worry. I have all the gist for you. Just stay tuned. Increase the audio level of your radio when you drop this call. I've got gist for you.
Okay, sir. No, I'm not having a weekend. If they win,
Score me, I score you. Uche, your goalkeeper is a basket. Man, you or Nana is better than your goalkeeper. It's a basket. Oh yeah, sorry. No verse. All right, thank you, Chibaka. All right, that leaves the phone line open for you to get across to me on the show. All right, quickly now, let's progress. Salford City will take on Burnley. Ipswich Town will take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Liverpool at home will welcome Leicester City. Mansfield Town will take on Peterborough, while Lincoln City will do battle with West Ham United. AFC Bournemouth will welcome Stoke City, while Bradford City has a date with Middlesbrough. The likes of Aston Villa at the Villa Park will welcome Everton, while Fulham at the Craven Cottage will see if they can progress to the next round against Norwich City. It's going to be Port Vale against Sutton United, while Brentford will take on Arsenal. Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge will welcome trouble Brighton and Hove Albion, while Man United at the Old Trafford will welcome Crystal Palace. Blackburn Rovers will take on Cardiff City, while Leicester City we have a date with Luton Town. The last round of game in the third round will see Newcastle at the St James's Park welcome highly rejuvenated Manchester City. All these matches will be coming down exactly 27 days from today. That is on the 26th day in September. We'll see all these matches go down. All right, now let's move away from that, away from the Carabao Cup. Let me let you know that one of the breaking news that we are receiving at this point is that Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar Jr., Sadio Mane, and a host of others dreams of playing in the European competition with their respective Saudi Arabian teams has been squashed after the UEFA's rule at clubs in the league participating in any of its competition. Recall that the UEFA Champions League is only for teams in Europe. So, if you are playing in Africa, you are playing in America, either North America or South America, or you are playing your football far away in Asia, and now Saudi Arabia, the chances of you playing in the Champions League henceforth will no longer see the light of day. Recall that the Saudi clubs have long proposed a joint participation in the Champions League, but then the UEFA has come out to say that look, it's not going to happen. According to President Alexander Safarin, has categorically denied the possibility of Saudi Arabian not fit competing in its competition. So we will not be seeing a Cristiano Ronaldo, who is hoping to see if he can add more goals to his Champions League football to be part of that one. Sadly, that will not happen according to the UEFA president. All right, keep your calls coming on a 070-0010-961-961. Oh wow, this is breaking, dropping exactly 2 minutes ago. I was following this game before I stepped into the studio, talking about the game that was going down far away in Edo State at the Samuel Ogbemuda Stadium far away in Benin. Yeah, that's Ghana's Ampem Dakoa has defeated Delta Queens by a lone goal in the final of the Wafobia Women's Championship. Sadly, the team did not lay their hands on the trophy. Ophelia Amposa scored the winning goal for Ampo Dakoa 2 minutes before the break. In the first half, Delta Queens dominated proceedings in the game but couldn't break down the opposition defense. Ampen Dakoa and a berth in the CAF Women's Champions League following the hard-earned victory. This is the first time Nigeria will not be participating in the CAF Women's Champions League. Oh, this is really, really sad. What is happening to our football? Of course, we know what's happening to our football. Recall that last weekend, Remo Stars of Ikane and Aimba International of Abia State will not participate in the CAF Champions League for the male for the first time in our history. And now, the CAF Women Champions League, Delta Queens have been knocked out at home and they will not be playing in the CAF Women's Champions League for the first time as well. This is dark time for our football. Rivers Angels represented the countries at the inaugural edition, while Bayelsa Queens finished third at the last edition. We just cannot capitalize on a good result in the last edition, finishing third, and now we will not even participate at all. This is not good. Right away from that, let me let you know that the English Three Lions have released their squad for the friendly games that will be coming down against Ukraine. And guess what? Lord Harry Hukechukwu Ogenekaro Maguire has made the list as usual. One player that has not played a single minute of football so far this season has been favored again by Gareth Southgate. The likes of Calvin Phillips as well as Jordan Anderson also made the list. What is actually going on with the likes of the coach, Gareth Southgate, when teams are doing very well, but this man has come out to pick fringe players? Even if they do not play for their club, he will always pick them. Lukaku has finally joined AS Roma from Chelsea, while the likes of Ansu Fati has completed his move to Brighton and Hove Albion. Wolves have completed the signing of Uruguayan defender Bueno, as well as Man United putting finishing touches to Tottenham left back Sergio Reguilon as they turn their face away from Marco Corella after playing against AFC Wimbledon yesterday to make him cup tie. This is going to be a jolly good ride. I wish I can go on and on and on to tell you more stories in the transfer market, especially from Barcelona and Man United. But come on, keep a date with me tomorrow as well as 9:05 a.m. in the morning Sport Beat. I will be coming with all the deadline transfer. You don't want to miss that edition. Until then, this is where I drop anchor. I will see you same time tomorrow. I'm done and I'm gone. God bless, no stress.